Yeah, man, I got a gig Saturday in the UP. Excited about it. I'm also anxious about it. I haven't been on stage in a few months, and so I always get like this. Yeah, let me get on there. I'm headlining, bringing two funny cats with me. Am I worried? Not really. I've been doing it for over 24, probably 24 years. And it's like riding a bike. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten anxiety. I realized it at a show. And I've told the story before. I realized my anxiety or my angst has revved up in the last 5-6 years, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have high blood pressure or hypertension and some other medical shit from being, older and a black male and hyper-intensive surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I'm in show business. That's stress right there. That's the definition of stress. That's tension 101. I find myself sometimes, questioning my skill set when I shouldn't at all. And you know what that's from? And no matter how long you've been doing it, it's comparing yourself to others. That's all it is. And comparing yourself to others in regards to their methods. Don't do that. Because if I compare myself to others and their methods, even though I've pulled off going periods without being on stage and having a great show and great time, your brain doesn't remember all of those events necessarily. Your brain remembers the negative shit. Your brain goes out and gets that video you saw where, Chris Rock or Kevin Hart says something like, I'm always working this and that, and I'm always hitting the stage to make sure this is tight and that, and then you get to, comparing your method and what works for you and what has been working for you and where you're at in your career, and this is why you're not there because you're not doing that and blah, 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 da, da, da. And all that shit gets into the creative space that makes you who you are and gotten you to where you are today. And when you are able to master and eradicate those thought processes and focus on what you do and how you do it and develop it, elevate it, but in the way that you do it and what works for you, the better off you'll be, man. And that's a hard thing to do. And I've been doing it for a long time, but I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I react and try to adjust just like everybody else. And it's a mental tennis match, and I don't play tennis. I'm looking forward to the gig. It's at the Max. Apparently, it's a grow shop that has a extension on the building that is able to house shows. I'll put it up by the time this video comes out, the show will have been over. So these shows are, unless you catch it live, these shows are post-dated. So if you're in the UP, you know somebody in the Upper Peninsula, the show is at the Max on the 12th. I think it starts at 8 o'clock, I can't remember. But you can go to the website, gds.net. I'm sorry, gdsmusic.net or hoodrawls.com and get the details under Amaru. But in regards to the performance, man, I'm at the point in my career where I am restructuring my act. And that means new material, developing new material, because it's time. I have new material throughout the years and all that old shit, but a new act is what I guess I should say, because I'm in a new era. I'm in a new age, literally, my younger years are over and I'm starting my latter years into show business, and it's a different outlook, different perspective. I got different pains, different aches, I'm like a used car, man. Shit might look good, but all my engine lights are on. You know what I'm saying? All my engine lights are on. That shit flashing like a motherfucker. One of my tail lights is out. Both of my hubcaps is missing. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you think that's a whole 50. That's a blessing and stress at the same time. So I gotta develop that. I'm a new OG. Somebody called me OG. I mean, I've been called OG for a while now, but like I really leaned into it. They were from a distance said the shit, recognized it. Like, OG, that dog damn near bit. What'd he say? It was she. She said, damn OG, that dog damn near bigger than you, or some shit like that. Some shit, respectful, was rolling by, walking my dog, and my dog is just as big as I am. And but they recognize from a distance. I guess the gray hair be shining. But they can see the bags in my eyes too. Shit. Yeah, so even in my music, I can't be out here rapping about being in the club and where the hoes at. That ain't my lifestyle no more. You know what I'm saying? That's extra. If I had it my way, I'd be in bed by 8, but I can't. I got shit to do. But I do take a nap. I be looking forward to them bitches. At this age, that's shit.